Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Electromagnetic interference (EMI) can be harmful as it disrupts the normal operation of electronic devices, leading to various risks in critical systems. It can have serious consequences in healthcare, transportation, security, and industrial sectors. Today, we are going to meet the winning team of SIH 2024, which has developed a portable EMI measuring equipment. So, let's meet this team. Hello, guys, welcome to the show.
Hello, sir.
So, Chandrakant, please introduce yourself, tell us something about you, and then we can carry on with the innovation that you've come up with.
I am Chandrakant from the National Institute of Engineering, Mysuru. I am currently pursuing in the 6th semester in mechanical branch. So, I am from the team Mavericks in IIT.
My name is Albus in India Indo. I am studying in National Institute of Engineering, and currently I am pursuing my BE in third year, mechanical engineering. So I am a teammate of Team Mavericks of SIH 2024.
Okay, welcome both of you, and first of all, congratulations on winning SIH 2024. So let us get to know a little bit about the problem statement of yours. What problem did you deal with?
So the problem statement was about in the metro stations. So there was a trouble while tracking the systems, like even the tracking the tickets and the speedometers of the trains that have been causing the deflections due to the EMI produced from the power systems in the metro stations. So they were expecting the solution to build a portable device that detects the EMI and EMCs that have been emitting in the metro station.
Okay, so how did you come up with the first idea, and then how did the team get together to crack this?
Actually, we started building up a portable device which was quite small and mobile component, which can detect EMI in the metro stations, and we can obtain the graph using MATLAB software, and we can also find out how much EMI is being produced in that particular area. That was the idea we come up with.
So how did you put everything together and were able to do this?
First of all, we divided the work among ourselves. So like each individual teammate first took on the research of the problem statement individually. So then we came up with the baseline. What is the background? What are the causes that have been caused by the EMIs? So that we understood the background of EMI and how it's affecting the other things in the metro station. Then we all sat together and decided. So these were the things that have been causing the problems or issues with the devices. So then we all thought of the different kind of components, but actually at the first we didn't get the same components that we had used in the prototype, but we came up with a different kind of components. But later on, after complete research and everything, we decided to stick on to some few components that we have used in there. Then later we did build the prototypes.
Okay, so now let us get to know about what exactly you did. Like, how did you come up with this? And can you explain the entire, the way your system works?
So we first of all, in building this component, we divided our team into 3 groups. One is the hardware section, and 2 members for the software, and 2 members for the casing. So in the hardware, we use the components like EMI Pro, ISDR, and Raspberry Pi, and we just connected all these things, and in order to capture the EMI signals. And the software part is to capture to process the captured signals and convert it into a graph using MATLAB software, and to obtain the EMI graph in the software. And the casing was to cover the entire hardware components into a small compactable device.
Okay, so can you now let us have a look at how this entire thing works?
So we came up with a device named Emiro that stands EMI in Metro. So this is the outlook of our device. So the entire casing and it's covered with the interfacing, and there's an EMI probe. This is the components that we have used. It is a Raspberry Pi, and there's a antenna as well as there's the SDR module. So completely enclosed with the casing that has been done to the help of 3D printing. So this is how the testing is done. So we had set up things like motor driven that will emit the EMI, and later we had connected with the MATLAB. So everything, the data that has been collected by the antenna, it will be processed by the SDR, and the SDR processed data will be sent to Raspberry Pi, where we have connected it into a server. So that server, through that server, we'll access the data in the MATLAB. So whatever the data that has been acquired will be showed in graph in the real time.
So this looks like a wonderful work, guys. So what all use case scenarios are there where this can be useful in other areas also?
Sir, we can use in the automotive industries where we can detect EMI in the circuit boards of upcoming EVs, so that we can detect there is any problem, if there is any danger due to EMI that is produced in the circuit boards. So one such applications we can do like that.
Even for the medical applications like testing for MRI scans, CT scans. So those devices, before designing, we can just get it for the testing, so that there is no EMI disturbances that will be caused that will be harmful for the device before designing.
So it can be used in diverse areas and applications. That's so nice to hear. So one more thing I'd like to hear from you is, what kind of feedback was there from the mentors and from the judges? Did they advise you to build upon it, or do some more R&D, add some more features, or improve upon it with certain kind of in terms of specifications or otherwise? What was the feedback like?
Yes, sir. Definitely, their guidance throughout the SIH competition was extremely good, and that their guidance only the main factor which provided the help for us. So their guidance was like, when we used different components, they were like, yeah, why particularly you are using such components? So we were thinking about it. So then we started reasoning their things. So when the jury asked with the same questions, why only the particular components that you have been using for this application, we were very confident with answering the questions when the jury asked.
So any suggestions or feedbacks on improving this upon, for improvement or something?
Yes, sir. They suggested us to develop the prototype so that it can be used in real life and also can be used for a wide purpose. As you suggested, for testing EMI in different areas like automotive, medical, and also like telecommunications, etc. So that was the feedback they gave.
Okay, so now that this has like kind of done with, you've done your hard work, won a competition, so you have something to hold on to. Now, what is going on in your mind? Where do you want to take this forward? Like, you want to turn this into some kind of a startup or monetize it in some manner? What is the way forward for you?
Yes, sir. We are looking forward to get a startup with this. So we'll be having an idea to consult people with the EMIs for the testing. They get the devices for testing. So we'll be having a consultancy center. Right?
Okay, so have you identified the kind of sectors or kind of potential customers that you might be able to target?
Yes, we have found some investors that who can help with us, and also we had visited EMI testing lab recently, so that for the calibration purpose, whether the R value is correct after making the devices. So like that.
Okay, so I mean, good to have you today in the studio, and I congratulate you once again on winning the SIH, and our best wishes out for you to take this forward and make it into a successful venture. So guys, all the best for your future, and congratulations once again for being the winners of SIH 2024, you and the entire team of yours. Thank you so much for joining us today. A feature-rich portable EMI measuring instrument can be really useful for troubleshooting, preventing malfunctions, enhancing security, and optimizing electronic systems. It is heartening to see such innovations coming out of SIH platform. In the next edition, we will meet yet another team of brilliant innovators. Keep watching.